Hey everybody, this is Coach Adrian. We're going to have Coach Jada helping out with some demos today as well in our video. We're going to be going over 4 movements that are going to help you with your postural stability and awareness. So these movements are going to be important because we want to be able to use the power that we create in the most efficient way possible. And the best way for us to do that is to be stable in our movement and our swing. This also helps with some kind of off platform, off balance shots that we may hit. You know, if we drive off the green in the rough somewhere, you know, maybe you'll have to have 2 feet on different levels, or you know, different kind of stances that you'll have to get into and make a great swing at the same time. But these movements are going to help, you know, introduce some instability into our system and get the most out of our golf swing. So for our first movement, we're going to be doing a stability lift. Coach Jada is going to demonstrate it for us. So for this one, we're going to need a bar and attach it to the cable on one side only, and set the cable to the lowest position possible. Hand outside hand is going to be at the top of the bar. Inside hand is going to be about 3/4 of the way up, and we're going to get into a split stance, meaning outside leg is going to be up front bent at about a 45-degree angle, and the back leg is going to be straight behind us. So for this one, elbow is going to be up, and we're going to be pulling it about a 45-degree angle and then pressing up overhead. So important, we're going to be making sure that throughout the entire movement, we're going to be controlling the bar to our fullest extent. So we need to be sure that our arms are moving together. So as Jada is demonstrating, as one arm is bending, the other arm is straightening, and then pressing up together as well, owning the position, and then same thing on the way back down. Also, important to realize that the weight is coming from the cable that's all the way down there. So especially during our pressing movement, that's going to be pulling you back down towards the stack. So a lot of the pressure is going to be on that inside arm. Make sure that you're controlling the weight to the best of your ability, and make sure that you also get your opposite side as well. For our second movement, we're going to be doing the pow-out press. So for this one, you can either use a cable with a handle, or in this case, we're going to be using a resistance band with the handles as well. Or you could also use one without a handle, completely up to you. So Coach Jada is going to be demonstrating it for us. So important, make sure that you take a step out just like Coach Jada is right here to maintain some tension on the band. We're going to be holding it straight in front of us, and then from this position, we're going to be pressing forward. So as we press forward, the band is going to be pulling us back towards whatever you have it to attach to, whether it be the cables, or in this case, just the tension is going to try and pull you back. So this is going to engage our oblique from the side that's closest to the weight. So this is going to be really important for stability, making sure that we can own the position and also stop our rotation during our golf swing. For the next movement, we're going to be doing a bit of a mixing of movements, but it's going to start with the Bosu ball, and then over our shoulders, we're going to be using the bar that we have over by the cables, but you can also use a dowel, a PVC pipe, whatever you have on hand. So up on the Bosu ball, Coach Jada is going to turn, and as she turns, she's going to transfer the weight over to the side that she's turning to, kind of mimicking our backswing of our golf swing. So that as she goes to the other side, she's also going to keep twisting with the hips and the thoracic spine, transferring weight to the other side, and then same thing is going to be on the other side. So we're going to go back and forth, maybe 5 to 6 times is a good amount for each side, but making sure that we're maintaining stability, because the Bosu ball is going to really be introducing some instability and also maintaining our thoracic and hip mobility throughout the movement as well. Last movement of our stability portion. So for this one, we're going to be using the Bosu ball once again, but this time we're going to flip it for the blue rubber side to be upwards. So Coach Jada is going to be demoing. This movement is called a Bosu bird dog. So for this one, we're going to be in our quadruped position, which is both hands on the ground, both knees on the ground as well. But one knee is going to be in the center of that Bosu ball. So to start the movement, we're going to lift opposite arm, opposite knee off the ground, and the knee that's on the Bosu ball is going to stay on the Bosu ball. So she's going to touch our opposite hand to opposite knee, and then extend throughout. So as we go through the movement, that Bosu ball is going to create some instability, and as we get further and further away from our midline, that's also going to create more instability as well, just because our surface area is getting larger. So, just like Jada here, we really need to engage our core and our hip muscles in order to kind of create all these micro adjustments in order to not fall off the Bosu ball and complete the movement successfully. As always, I'm Coach Adrian. Thank you to Coach Jada as well. These have been 4 movements to help you with your postural stability and awareness.